2019 Infiniti Q50S. We installed the welcome lighting today, which would be the LEDs that are under the side of the vehicle. First things first, best thing for you to do is to lift that hood, come over here to the battery compartment. Most importantly, you want to disconnect this before you do anything to the wiring. Make sure that before you disconnect that all seats are pressed backwards, because you're going to have to get into those compartments that are under the dash. Most of the time, where we came, we had to come in through the side right here, lift all this out, all the plastic under. Your wiring harness that comes through from this side is going to have to go on to the other side through the center column. You're also going to want to make sure that before you kill that battery, that you twist your tires to the right or to the left, either way. But you're going to have to take off any screws that are on the inside of the tire well, as well as any screws that are on the bottom. All of the wiring ends here on the passenger side. On the passenger side, it'll all end up being behind here, behind the glove compartment, here in plastic. And this is what the finished product looks like. Now, for us, what we did, we kind of did our own personalized version of it, because we had the instructions that told us where to measure to start off for the LED lights. But the way Infiniti did it is they had the LED lights, the four LED lights were a little bit back more here. In order to make sure that they were in the middle of the car, we did 18 inches from this end and 18 inches to this end, starting from where the light drill holes are. It's all up to you, whichever way you do it. You can have the lights more forward or back, but I chose to have them in the middle because I wanted the car to be symmetrical.
Make sure you disconnect the battery before you do anything. Take off the ground terminal off there and put it on the side, and that will do it. First thing first, take this cover off with a screwdriver, put it in the back of it, pull out, yank out, and actually has full plastic tabs that hooks on the back, and it just pulls right out. It's plastic, it won't break. This floor piece right here, you pull it out, it comes right out. The side piece have a little plastic nut on here. You unscrew that off, the side piece, the fuse box cover, and you pull that right out. Actually, and there's two clips that holds it, and that plastic nut that goes on that piece right there. Just pull this out, it comes right out. Let it hang over there. You don't have to take anything off, there's too much stuff on there. By taking that off, this two screw gets accessible right here to take the side piece off. One goes right there, one goes right here. And then it comes out, start from the top, pull it out, and then it's hooked on the bottom. Two clips and the hook right here on the bottom.
We need the rubber grommet up to the end, to where the tape is.
And you gotta get the cover off. Already have it off, and already peel the sticker just like on the other side. Fishing the wire through the frame, to the body. There you go. It's in there, nice and clean. Line it up and pop it in. Close the door to see something. Pop the front. Pow pow. Maybe it's over here. No, that's it. And then you put those screws back on the bottom.
There's a total of 7 of these screws.
We gotta put the wire through here, going to the other side. So instead of taking the rest of the stuff off, I ran a coat hanger through under here, which I pulled it out over here. And same.
Here, side plate. The plastic will be ready for you to screw down. And then the second should be right above it. Here. Those wires in there good. Get that clip, put that on. There you go.
Clips right here. I gotta line up with the stud back there. Make sure the back foam hasn't moved. In this case, it did. It's better now. Let's try again.
So you're putting everything back together, it's pretty hard.
And there you go. So gently line it up and pop it right in. We're gonna take out the pink, black, white, and yellow. And we're gonna splice these with the control module. Open the red side, which is already too far open. Okay. Open the red side and
push the wire in there and screw it in. Yank on it, make sure it's tight. Do the same with the rest of them. Okay, so now we go wire this up. The left hand side is what's gonna bridge into the right hand side. So shape the wire a little more than what they did. Make sure you have good connection that way. And make sure the red goes to red and the black goes to black. You should have good enough connection with that. Unscrew the gray one all the way out. Make sure you have the little slack on your wire. Slide it through there. Twist it right in. We gotta put the connectors on both of them, and you're only gonna use one. The other one is basically like a plug. Now, the 4 wires that we're gonna use are these 4. We're gonna splice in the control module first. And this thing's gonna stick over there. So we're gonna start with purple to pink. Pull it all the way out. I would use the end of the wire kind of like so it's got more slacks. Okay. The next one is black. We'll go to black. That only makes sense.
It's the brown, right?
Yeah. Okay. And green. Let's go to white.
Cool, baby.
White will go to yellow.
Oh shit, son. How many monkeys does it take to install LED lights?
3 monkeys. And the last
3
and
monkeys.
the least is the orange one that will go to your red. I'm gonna put orange to red. And the black also goes to the black from the LED light.
We're gonna put the battery back on to check if the lights are on the ground right now, and they look pretty good. I mean, I'm telling you something. Next
We fasten the carpet.
is sometimes these clips come off, so make sure it's on there before you put it in. Otherwise, you'll have to take it off again. It goes in like that, nice and easy. Plastic screw that goes in the back, and then the side cover. Okay, next step is the glove box. This goes behind the glove box. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Actually 7 screws. But we're gonna take this back out because we're gonna put the side cover before we put that in. And there's 2 Phillips screws that goes on there, just like on the other side. After you put those 2 screws in, then line up the cover. Okay. Another thing, make sure the clips haven't came off. In this case, we have a clip that came off. We're gonna put it back on. It's one of these thing that goes over here on the back, so the screw could go through. There's 7 screws that holds this cover. This is the excess cover to get to your cabin filter. This goes right in there. It doesn't need no screw. It pops right in. The side cover, just line it up. The glove compartment, glove box, pushes into the bag hinge. I'm going to hook the cable up first. Make sure you check it that it's on there, and it's on there.